Let's be real. We're not here for another quick hit of motivation that fades by tomorrow morning. We're here to build a system, a real, actual system for achievement. You know, if you've ever had that burning ambition inside you but just could not see the path forward, this is for you.
Man, this feeling is universal, isn't it? You wake up with this fire in your belly, ready to take on the world, and then the day just happens. And you end it asking yourself the same question over and over again.
So, how do you do it? How do you really truly achieve something big? The world just tells you to be patient or work hard, but they never actually hand you the manual, do they? Well, today, that's what we're doing. We are unpacking the manual, laying out the exact system for turning that ambition into a reality.
Okay, before we take a single step in the outside world, we have to understand what's happening inside our own heads. Because the biggest thing standing in your way, it isn't your competition and it's not your circumstances. No, it's your brain's own default programming.
So you have to get this, and I mean really get this. Your brain is not designed to make you successful. It's designed to keep you safe. That's its #1 job. So the moment you try to change, to take a risk, to do something new, your brain slams on the brakes. It sends you fear, doubt, procrastination, not because you're weak, but because it's trying to protect the old you.
But here's the brilliant news. This is where it all changes. What was wired into your brain can be rewired. It's a process called neuroplasticity. You know, think about learning a new language. At first, it's a struggle, right? Your brain just wants to go back to what it knows. But every single time you practice, you are physically forcing your brain to build and strengthen a new neural connection. And over time, that new pathway becomes the default. This is the secret. Achievers don't wait for motivation. They take small, consistent actions that literally build a new brain. They do differently until their brain has no choice but to think differently.
Which brings us to our first phase, mastering the inner game. This is the foundation. You have to get this right. It's all about building a powerful internal operating system before you try to run the software of action out there in the real world.
So first things first, you have to decide. I mean, truly, 100% decide. Vague goals like, oh, I want to be successful, they give your brain absolutely nothing to work with. It needs a specific destination. And then you write that goal down every single day. And here's a pro tip. Write it in the present tense, like I am a focused writer who completes 1,000 words daily. This isn't some motivation trick. It's a direct command to your subconscious mind that this is the new reality.
Now, this idea right here, it is a complete game changer. Stop asking, am I successful yet? And start asking, did I do my work today? So you can't control the outcomes, not really, but you can always control your effort. So get a simple notebook or a spreadsheet. Track the date, the hours you put in, the specific things you did. Watching this evidence grow, man, it builds this real, unshakable confidence, and it absolutely destroys anxiety.
So many people think belief is this magical feeling that just appears one day. It's not. It's a skill. You build it through evidence. You don't need belief to start. You just need discipline. You take a small action that scares you, you log it as evidence, you talk to yourself like the person who takes those actions, you acknowledge the progress, and you repeat. See, belief is the reward you get after you take the action, not before. It's earned.
Okay, so our internal foundation is strong. Now we move to phase 2, the action plan. This is where we build the external structure. This is all about how we strategically manage our time and fiercely protect our focus to turn those inner shifts into real-world results. A billionaire has 24 hours. A student has 24 hours. You have 24 hours. The difference between success and failure isn't the amount of time you have, it's how you use the time you've got. You know, most people don't lose their life to death. They lose it to distraction, 1 minute at a time.
This right here is how you audit your day. Your entire future is forged in build time. That time is absolutely sacred. You have to protect it. Learn time is what's going to separate you from the crowd. Maintain time is for your responsibilities. Just be ruthlessly efficient with it. And then there's kill time. That's the danger zone. It's the black hole where dreams and potential go to die. You have to control this zone with extreme discipline.
Right now, as we speak, your focus is being stolen by your phone, by notifications, by other people's drama. Listen to me, you're not lazy, you're just distracted. And focus isn't something you just have, it's something you have to actively defend, like a lion protecting its cubs. Because where your focus goes, your life goes. It's that simple.
So here are your defenses. A daily deep work block is completely non-negotiable. And these airplane mode hours, they are absolutely crucial. What this does is it starves your brain of those constant hits of dopamine. You know that little feel-good chemical you get from a notification or a like? It's highly addictive, and it shatters your ability to concentrate. By cutting off those cheap hits, you retrain your brain to find deeper satisfaction in focused work. These aren't just suggestions, they are battlefield tactics.
All right, on to the final phase, the mastery mindset. If phase 1 was building the foundation and phase 2 was putting up the structure, well, phase 3 is about the principles that make sure what you've built will last a lifetime. This is about going pro.
No, this is the truth most people just refuse to accept. They chase that feeling of excitement, and then they quit the moment the work becomes repetitive. But true mastery is built on a foundation of boring consistency. The professional learns to love the process. If you can make peace with boring, you will win.
Stop guessing about your progress. Seriously, stop relying on how you feel on any given day. Track your inputs and your outputs with cold, hard data. When you have objective proof of your progress, even if it's just a tiny 1% improvement, it gives you the logical fuel to keep going when your emotional motivation inevitably fades. Evidence is always more powerful than emotion.
You know, there's a real danger in talking about your big plans too early. Announcing a goal gives your brain this premature hit of dopamine, that reward chemical, and it tricks you into feeling like you've already made progress. It can literally kill your drive to do the actual work. Plus, it invites everyone else's doubt and opinions into your head. So the key is this: work in private, build in silence. Let your results do all the talking for you.
This is the ultimate skill. Your entire life is directed by the voice in your head, and most people are victims of that voice. They believe every negative, fearful thought it produces. Mental leadership is becoming the teacher of your own mind. It's the ability to step back, observe a weak thought, question if it's even true, and then intentionally replace it with a powerful one. You learn to lead yourself. So what does this all add up to? It's not just a collection of tips. It's a complete 3-phase system for transformation. It's a way to stop reacting to the world and start intentionally creating it.
This is it. You have the blueprint now. A system to rewire your mind in phase 1, to master your actions in phase 2, and to sustain your growth for a lifetime in phase 3. This is the real path from having a dream stuck in your head to actually holding it in your hands.
So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it? Let today be the day you decide, the day you stop waiting and you start building. That is how you achieve anything.